What's going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video on PrizePicks. It's something I got plays for Saturday. I got a couple plays in this video for you guys, but we're going to go ahead and talk about that in a little bit. First off, I want to say apologies for the late video. My PrizePicks is being really weird right now. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's my computer or my phone, but PrizePicks is not letting me submit lineups for some reason. Hopefully we'll get it fixed on by tomorrow's video. But first off, before I get into anything else, I want to say if you guys enjoyed the content, please do drop a like. I post every single day. I don't think we've missed a day in the last like 5 months. That's how consistent we are on this channel. No matter what's available, I'm giving you guys the best plays. And now, one more important thing, honestly, about the channel is that we are 100% transparent. There are so many YouTube channels out there try to tell you guys what to bet on PrizePicks, and so many of them lie and don't show their results. If they lose the day before, they literally just ignore it in the next video. We're not about that. So let's go ahead and talk about what happened in today's play. So actually, Shedeur Sanders was at 120.5. And then reports come out of the Browns camp basically saying that Shedeur Sanders is going to play 50 snaps, which is pretty much 3 whole quarters, which is actually ends up being what he does play. And he goes under here at 138, or he was over here at 138. But we still ended up taking advantage of this Shedeur Sanders under because I put Shedeur Sanders in our Flex Friday play when I saw his line bumped up to 145. I saw it for a little bit at 155. We took the under there as well. So we basically we were right on saying that the public was too high on Shedeur. But we were wrong because we took the under before they had bumped the line. If you guys took the under at 145, you would have cashed out. But at the end of the day, it didn't really matter because look at that. We missed by 0.5 right here. It would have been very, very correlated. Laser gets 1 kill more than we need him to. Pretty unfortunate right there. And the rest of the day, guys, it did not go our way. We went down around 5 units today. And that's just being 100% honest right here. We didn't have a win. We literally did not have a win. I tried to put this playthrough later. And this one goes green here, but then this guy gets a red. Everybody else on his team goes over, except Holzerk right here, who ends up having 0 kills in the first half of a map. It was actually terrible from him. But at the end of the day, guys, losing days like this just happen, right? Like, I want you guys to notice how correlated these things are, right? We're taking the under on the same team. The same team goes over. That's correlation. Even though it goes the wrong way, it's correlation. Right here, we get a 0 out of 4. We're taking the over on the same team, but it goes under. That's correlation. Here we're taking the under on one team and the over on the other team, but the other side would have hit. That is correlation. So the plays that we're saying are still very, very correlated plays. This was probably our closest one. And these guys go over by 3 kills. If these guys went under, we would have had at least a 4.5x cash. If he gets 1 more kills, it would have been an 8.5x. And then actually, I lied. This was our closest one right here. As you guys can see, this play right here cost us 2 4-mans. So very, very unfortunate right there. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, guys. We lost out on 5 units. And I mean, hey, a loss like that's tough to take. But one thing I've learned about betting after doing it for so long is if you make it a game of emotions, you are going to lose 100% of the time. If you guys just look at this, this is literally just a month sample size. A better sample size would be to take the entire football season, and that's why we're tracking every single play on this page. You will see the data for the entire football season, and it will be 100% tracked. But a better sample size that we can look at right now is over the course of, say, a month. In this case, this is for the beginning of August. On Friday, literally last Friday, we went up almost 15 units, and now we go down 5. So what it is our winning days are so much better than our losing days that it is going to be a wash in the grand scheme of things. Looking at it, if you just zoom in and look at this one day, which actually was a -5, I don't have this screenshot updated because all the plays haven't finished yet. For example, Shedeur Sanders is technically still playing, even though he's on the bench. That's why I don't have an updated screenshot. But this day right here was -5. So if you guys just zoom into that and go, okay, we lost 5 units, this guy must be a terrible bettor, you are literally missing out on the entire month where we did profit 15 units, then a couple units here, and then lost a couple units, and then went up another couple units. So it's literally, there are ups and downs to this game, guys. And if you don't stick through the ups and downs, if you just leave on one of the downturns, you are going to lose money 100% of the time. Now, one thing before I keep moving forward, there will probably be some more discounts, some free plays. If you guys want to get access to bonus free plays from me, all you got to do is sign up for the Winnable. Click the first link in the description, and you guys can get over to this free plan. Sign up right here. Very, very simple to do right there. And if you guys want to get free VIP, talked about this in the last video. I've got so many ways to get free VIP. You can DM me the word rebet, sign up for this one app right here. Literally, my number's right here. All you got to do is swipe up on this video, send me a text, whether it's rebet, win, free VIP. Literally just text me. I'll talk with you for a little bit. We'll get you on one of these apps. All you got to do is deposit at least $10 with code BAM. And if you're in one of these orange states, you're eligible for a rebet. Say you've already used rebet before, go ahead, sign up on Sleeper. One of these blue states, you're good to go. If you've already used Sleeper before, go ahead, sign up on Novig. One of these blue states right here. And if you've already used Novig and Sleeper and rebet, I also have Chalkboard right here. All you got to do is sign up with code BAM and deposit at least $10, and you'll be good to go for an entire free month of VIP. That's 4 different apps. We got rebet, Novig, Sleeper, and Chalkboard. And if you guys sign up for all 4 of those apps, that's 4 free months of VIP. You're getting NFL football picks all the way through the end of December. That is nuts. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the free play for the day. We're going back to preseason unders right here. We're taking preseason unders. We're taking Cameron Ward on the under right here at 45.5 passing yards. Now, why are we taking him on the under? Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the Titans depth chart. Why do you think the Titans, with generational prospects, right? Generational prospects like Travis Hunter, available on the board, went for a quarterback, a mid quarterback. Cam Ward is not the best quarterback in the world. He's no Drake May. He's no Jaden Daniels. Cam Ward is not the best quarterback in the world. Why did they take him? Because their second string is Brandon Allen and their third string is Tim Boyle. They have Will Levis on IR. This team needs a quarterback more badly than any other team in the entire NFL. I will say that 100%. They needed one. Then they used the first overall pick to go ahead and pick up Cam Ward. And now look at them. They are playing Cam Ward in this preseason game. If Cam Ward, by any stretch of imagination, right, say Tennessee Titans have a bad O-line, they let a guy come through, sack Cam Ward gets injured. That is literally the worst possible scenario for the Tennessee Titans. There is no way they let him throw the ball more than 5 or 6 times. If you guys want to look at a team, let's think about it. A team who really, really, really needs their quarterback to be ready and solid for the season, but also their quarterback only has a few games of experience. He might need this preseason experience. Well, we can take a look at the New England Patriots. Literally, Drake May is their starting quarterback. The guys behind them are terrible in comparison to Drake May. What did they let Drake May do? Throw the ball 5 times. He completed 3 of those passes for 12 yards. Now they've got Cam Ward's line all the way up at 45.5, and the Titans are desperate to keep Cam Ward healthy. There is no way they let him play the entire drive. The only time I've seen these guys hit the over, right? The only time preseason overs have literally been when Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase went out there and cooked the Eagles' second string defense for I think it was like 100 yards for Joe Burrow and 70 for Jamar Chase. That is the only time where preseason overs have hit in the last couple of days. I know we only have a small sample size. I was just talking about that, but most teams are looking to go for the unders right here. So that's what we're taking Cam Ward on the under. If you guys look at I would have showed you my PrizePicks is bugging. If you look at the other lines, we got Mahomes at 30.5, Jordan Love at 30.5, Justin Fields at 38. Those guys are elite starting quarterbacks for their team. That is exactly how the Titans look at Cam Ward. There is no need for him to be up at 45.5 when he probably is only going to throw the ball 5 or 6 times. I got him on the under. Now, could one of those plays be a 70-yard bomb? It's possible, right? It's possible. This play could be a bust. But at the end of the day, we're betting on the numbers. 80% of the time, this play is going to go under. Like if you get Cam Ward 80 or 100 starts, right? I would say 80 of those, or 70 or 80 of those, he's hitting the under, and that's better than 50-50 odds. I'm taking Cam Ward on the under. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the second play because this is just stock standard correlation. You guys will be seeing us do this a ton when actual football season rolls around, when college football and all that roll around. We're taking the quarterback on the over. We're taking the receiver on the over, right? In this case, if Nick Arbuckle throws for over 300 yards, which might sound like an insane line, but in the CFL, that's pretty commonplace for the elite quarterbacks because they throw the ball a ton. If he throws for 300 yards, who is going to catch a lot of those passes? It's going to be DeMonte Coxey, his number 1 receiver. He's projected to get 75 yards in this game. 5 receptions should be a breeze if Nick Arbuckle has a great game. So we're betting on one thing here. We're betting on Nick Arbuckle to have a great passing game. We're betting on the Toronto Argonauts. I think it's the Argonauts. Correct me if I'm wrong there, and CFL. We're betting on Toronto to play an elite game passing the football. They could still lose this game. All it just has to be is they throw a lot of passes. If they throw a lot of passes here, both of these plays are going to hit. That's the beauty of correlation. We don't just need one of these plays to hit, or all we need is really one of these plays to hit, because if Nick Arbuckle throws for over 300 yards, Demonte Coxey will catch for more than 5 passes. These plays are tied together. That's correlation. And these are my 3 plays for the day. That's all I got for the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to join the Winnable because we got free plays going on. And if you want to get free VIP, just text me. I got so many ways to get you on the team. One more time, here are our free plays for the day. And let's have a great Saturday, guys.